No, I know. I'm mixing that and then I'm rewatching the stream.
trying to remember.
Backup quarterback.
Noel's usually the receiver, but sometimes they put him on motion and give him sweeps. Maybe Raiden. He plays a little slot.
Where do they put Donovan?
He's kind of all over.
I could see him being.
He's kind of like a fullback, H wing linebacker.
I could see
He's really
him.
good. He's really good at defense. It's really
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minners. Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minners Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minners Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minners Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minners Tree Company. Contact us for all your
Welcome to NorCal Sports TV. I am Jordan Serpa along with my color commentator Jay McElroy for this Turlock High School Sonora High matchup here at Joe Debley Stadium as the Bulldogs run out to the field and with their nice new gold uniforms and gold helmets. We're glad you could join us for the pregame show sponsored by Scott's Distributing in this matchup between the Dogs and the Sonora Wildcats. Jay, it's going to be an exciting atmosphere here tonight, and the crowd's all jazzed up, ready to go.
It is always exciting at Joe Debley Stadium, and no place else I'd rather be on a Friday night in Turlock than right here.
It's the Party in the USA night theme with the September 11th memorial yesterday. The Bulldogs student leadership decided to go with the Party in the USA theme as the Bulldog Nation is all in their red, white, and blue. Bulldogs came running on the field with their American flag and the Block T flag. The Bulldogs come into the game at 1-2 overall. lost last week at Central East 44-20. Won their home opener 2 weeks ago against Tracy 26-23, and they fell in their first game against Rockland, the D2 Power, 35-7 in the season opener. Meanwhile, the Wildcats are 3-0 to start the year. Fresh off to kick off the season, that 32-14 victory over their arch rival, the Oakdale Mustangs, and they followed up with a pair of 50 burgers, 51-0 win against Livingston, and a 62-14 win against Antelope. What's really exciting for me, Jay, is that Turlock really plays a tough non-conference schedule, but now they have an opportunity to play one of their a local non-conference school in Sonora to kind of have a nice matchup.
Yeah, it's going to be a good gauge for the Bulldogs. It's a chance for them to even up their record on the season. And Sonora, I mean, they're a worthy opponent for sure. They're coming in with no losses so far and feeling good about themselves. Those high score wins, 2 in a row, that's pretty scary. But I know Turlock's defense has been very stout so far this season. So I'm looking forward to seeing how they stand up against that offensive attack from Sonora.
If you're just joining us once again, this is the NorCal Sports TV presentation of Turlock High School, Sonora High School, the Scott's Distributing pregame show. As we're waiting on the field first, now usually they're going to have the captains come out to the field to do the coin toss and have all the dignitaries come out there. Now, because of the theme and because of the memorial for September 11th, looks like the Turlock High School cheerleaders and student leadership is getting ready to have a flag presentation on the field with a jumbo American flag, if you will. Usually in the past, the Turlock High School NJROTC color guard will come out to the field to have the color guard. But looks like the Bulldogs is going to do something extra special tonight. We'll see if we even get a flyby from the Turlock Police helicopter as well. We had a flyby in the first game of the season. That really drew the attention from the crowd.
I saw that. That was a very cool moment. I'm really loving this idea of the giant flag display, though, for tonight.
Yeah, so we're just waiting on the timing here. Usually they have the captains go out first, then they'll do the anthem. But because of the special circumstances, they might have a change. So we'll see. The captains will finally go on the field. For the Bulldogs, the captains include Scout Silva, the sophomore quarterback, Caleb Gwynn, the senior, Sebastian Jimenez, the sophomore lineman, and Braden Silva Souza, the senior. Some of the captains for Sonora include Cash Byington.
I see Brody Spear for Sonora, number 2 out there.
Yeah, quarterback Eli Ingels. One of those dynamic quarterbacks for Sonora. Will run and do a little bit of passing. Will be one of the featured players for the Wildcats.
He's been one of their leading rushers.
Now, Sonora has a triple option of runners on the ground, including Byington and Snyder. Bulldogs won the toss, and they will defer their option to the second half.
Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, we ask you to stand for the presentation of colors.
So Bulldogs will start the game going from left to right. Sonora will begin the game receiving the kickoff. As you can hear maybe in the background at home, the Turlock High School or Turlock Police Department with the helicopter flyover. You can see the helicopter in the horizon. Fans here get to their feet, take their caps off as the American flag will come out onto the field. As everyone here, patrons, will pay their respects and honor those who lost their lives in the September 11th attacks 24 years ago yesterday.
We ask for a brief moment of silence as we honor our 9/11 heroes. May we all heal and always be united as one nation. High School Bulldog Band under the direction of Turlock.
A nice moment of silence and national anthem by our Turlock High School color guard and marching band here at Joe Devley Stadium. Bulldogs and Sonora. Oh, go ahead, Jay.
You can't help but notice something of a new addition to the stands tonight, Jordan. Those Bulldog terrible towels have been added to the fans in the stands tonight.
Yeah, first 1,500 fans tonight received a Bulldog gold towel. Kind of looks similar to the terrible towels you might see with the Pittsburgh Steelers fans wave in the NFL. So nice little addition and a little treat for the fans here tonight against Sonora. Excited to be here, and again, excited to see Turlock and Sonora play against each other. This is not a matchup we see often. Last I was told was around the 90s, I believe, was the last time Turlock and Sonora played each other. Sonora, the state champions in D6 last year. Bulldogs were in the D1 section semifinals last year. So a lot of playoff accolades between these two squads, the Bulldogs and the Wildcats, here on NorCal Sports TV, as this kickoff is sponsored by Day-O Espresso and Smoothies. For all your smoothies and espresso needs, head to Day-O up in the Sonora foothills. And I'm speaking from experience because I've been there, and they're really good smoothies, believe me. So,
well, I said I wanted to see the Bulldog defense and how they were going to stand up against this Sonora running attack, and we're going to get it right away in this first quarter.
Michael Cardoza will be the kickoff specialist for the Dogs. And we are underway here at Joe Devley. A squib kick to Sonora, bobbled by Byington. Byington has a nice lane, evades a couple attackers, and finally brought down by the place kicker Cardozo. So nice gain by Byington on that kickoff return, and the Wildcats will begin the first drive of the game at the 35-yard line.
Good starting position for Sonora. Byington just broke through that hole. Well done by Cardozo to make the stop.
Well, Sonora will start their first drive at the 35, led by quarterback Eli Ingalls. Ingalls will set up under center, so a couple of running backs right behind him. It's going to be a quarterback keeper. He calls his own number.
Straight up the middle, Ingalls, good for a couple of yards. Pick up maybe five or six.
Yeah, looks like they're going to call it 5 there. So Ingalls, you might say he's the quarterback in name only. He does throw a few passes, but on the season, Ingalls only has 13 pass attempts. This is going to be a heavy dose of some triple option running action by the Wildcats tonight.
This Bulldog defensive line is going to get a test.
Their fake inside handoff muffed on the exchange. And looks like Ingalls was able to pick up his own fumble. So Bulldogs don't get the takeaway, but they do force Sonora in a 3rd and long situation coming up. And whenever you can face a triple option offense and get in very 3rd and long situations, that's really going to put them behind the 8 ball.
Well, like you said, the number of pass completions is pretty low this season for Ingalls. If you can get him in a position where that's what he needs to do.
One fullback in the back and a man in motion. It's going to be a fake pitch. Ingalls going to look over the middle. He's got a man, and it's thrown just a little bit to the right of his receiver, Morefoot. There's a penalty flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Looks like it's going to be a pass interference call.
Looks like it was DJ Robertson on coverage there. And they are going to call pass interference against the Bulldogs. So Sonora with the first down on the penalty.
15 yards. Puts them right at midfield.
Yeah, as you watch from the replay there, it looks like Robertson and Morefoot did get a little bit of a tussle there. And once you kind of grab the jersey and get some separation with the hand, they're going to Your refs are going to call pass interference most of the time there. So 1st and 10, ball at midfield. Ingles under center. He's got a couple of H-backs on the wing. It's going to be a pitch play to his running back on the near sideline. Gets across the 30-yard line. That's Spear. Bobby Spear with a nice gain on 1st down. Fitzgerald with the tackle on the play.
Spear gets just to the 29-yard line. 1st down again for Sonora.
And Bulldogs are going to have to stay disciplined on the edges. Sonora will sometimes wait till the very last second to pitch that ball or keep it themselves.
And it is a keep.
And Ingles going to dance around right tackle and gets a gain of 8 on 1st down. Call it 8.5. Fitzgerald again with the tackle. This is something different than the Bulldogs are used to. We don't really see too many running option teams in their preseason or in their league play. 2nd and short, ball at the 21.
It definitely looks like they're going to get a dose of that run tonight.
Ingles with the fake inside handoff. He's going to keep it himself. Tackle made by Gavin Brandeo. But Ingles only needed a few yards, and he does pick up a Sonora 1st down. So really kind of that game changer in this drive was that pass interference on 3rd and down. They forced Sonora into the long 3rd down situation. Now, with fresh sets of downs, Sonora is able to stay ahead of the chains and control the tempo and the offense they went
kind of
on the field.
Kind of the way we predicted. It's been the only pass of the night, and it ended up a positive gain due to penalty.
Man in motion. Fake handoff. Ingles again. Take it off of right guard. I think they're going to give him about 5 on the play. Bulldogs are going to have to stay disciplined if they want to contain this option running attack from Sonora. And what Ingles and Sonora do really well, they wait really till the last second to either keep it themselves or pitch it or hand it off to their other running back.
It's a really quick shift for them.
Couple of fullbacks in the backfield as Ingles is under center. He's going to keep it himself. This time takes it off right tackle.
The right side.
Yep, looks like tackle made by Caleb Gwynn, the senior. And again, Ingles picks up enough yardage for a Sonora 1st down. It's going to be 1st and goal now. Looks like they're going to place the ball at the 8-yard line. So Bulldogs decided to defer at the beginning of the game since for Sonora to have the ball, and Sonora is just a few yards away now from scoring the first points of the game on the first drive of the game. And it looks like we might have a timeout on the field. Coach Pete is walking on the field. Yep, timeout, Bulldog. So Coach Pete didn't like what his defense was doing and maybe wants to call a timeout and do a reset here with 7:37 left to go in the first quarter. No score between Turlock and Sonora. You're watching NorCal Sports TV, Turlock and Sonora.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions.
Fresh off that timeout called by the Bulldogs, Sonora on this 1st and goal. Inside handoff to the fullback.
Got stacked up. Bulldog defense stands up against it. It's going to bring up a second down.
Looks like they're going to place it right at the 3-yard line for a 2nd and goal.
This triple option offense is it's an interesting one from Sonora, and the timing that they're using on it is interesting.
Ingalls under center. Going to do a halfback toss off left tackle, bouldering in the end zone. Touchdown, Cash Byington. And that one was too easy for Sonora. Byington had lots of room. He could have walked in the end zone there. Sonora draws first blood. They lead 6-0. Looking at that replay. Nice block there by the Sonora left tackle and wide receiver. And Byington able to cruise into the end zone. So again, that key play was that 3rd down penalty. Could have been a punt for Sonora, but instead, Sonora able to convert and get the touchdown and extra point. And with 6:52 left to go in the first quarter, Bulldogs trail Sonora 7-0. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
This upcoming Sonora kickoff is brought to you by Deo Espresso and Smoothies. And Sonora will kick it off to the Bulldogs. A couple of returners there for the Dogs, including Fuentes and David Soria, and that will be Fuentes off the far sideline. Looks like Fuentes might have called a fair catch there. The referee stopped the play right away after Fuentes handled it.
Whistles immediately. I didn't see him signal, but maybe we just didn't see it.
Well, I did see on the replay, like Mirabrook was kind of waving his hands, but he wasn't the one who caught the kickoff, so a little bit tough. Again, we're a little bit tough to judge for us here. This is way over on the far sideline. Mirabrook was the one waving his hand right in front of Fuentes.
Turlock sets up on the 15-yard line.
Tough break there for the Dogs. Fuentes looked like he had some room, maybe at least to get 10, 12 yards. Instead, it'll be 1st and 10, ball at the 15. Scout Silva, the sophomore quarterback, shotgun snap. He's going to hand it to his running back. Try to get you the number. That is Fuentes. Loss of 1 on the play. Big change at running back this week. The story last week was Alex Ventura, the star running back for the Dogs, that was injured in the game against Central East. From what we saw in the pregame, it looked like didn't have any pads on. So Bulldogs will likely be without Alex Ventura during this game. So we might see a lot of Fuentes and company. All right, so Silva will go throw it to the far sideline. A spin and twist down about to the 22-yard line to Mirabrook.
3rd down and 4 now for the Bulldogs.
And it gives the Bulldogs a more manageable 3rd down here. Now watch Silva's legs. He will scramble and buy time if he needs to. Looked like the far line judge threw the flag. Offsides called against Sonora. A 5-yard penalty will give the Dogs a 1st down. Well, they get 1st down the easy way.
We'll take them any way we can get them.
The JV game, there was quite a few offsides calls against Sonora. The Bulldogs won JV game 46-7. Silva handoff to Braden Fuentes, this time off right tackle. A couple Bulldog blockers leading the way. It's only got a yard on the play. So it's going to be 2nd and 9. Ball will be marked at the 27-yard line. 3 receivers out to the right, 1 to the left. Fuentes in the backfield at the right hip of Silva. Silva takes the snap, looks left, blitz is coming. Quick pass over to Meerbrook. Meerbrook able to get a nice chunk on 2nd down. Again, to make it a more manageable 3rd down. So there's going to be about a 3rd and 4 coming up, gain of 5 on the play.
Nice hands by Muirbrook, just know where to go with it after the catch. 3rd down in Midland.
Bulldogs taking their time. This time Fuentes move over to the left side of Silva. Silva gets the instructions from the sideline. Silva step back to pass. Scrambles around. Evades a couple of Sonora rushers. Picks up a couple, but not enough for a 1st down. Looked like for a second Silva had a lane, but that closed quickly by the Sonora defensive linemen. There was a penalty flag, though, thrown by the referee in the backfield. We'll see what the call is. It'll be holding called against the Dogs.
1 against Bulldogs.
3rd down. So, interestingly, Sonora accepts the penalty, so instead of making it 4th down, they're going to make it 3rd and long. Perhaps thinking Bulldogs might have gone for it on like a 4th and 2.
It's potential. This backs them up, kind of takes that thought out of their heads.
3rd and 12 for the Dogs. Snap, Silva. Swing pass over to Fuentes, makes a man miss. Nice move, gets across the 35-yard line, gets across the 1st down into the 42-yard line for a Bulldogs 1st down.
Nice moves there.
Fuentes made his man miss. Looked like that was Spear with the missed tackle. That was
Bulldogs all the way out now to the 41.
Fuentes keeping this drive alive for the Dogs, and Silva's going to call his own number. Quarterback keeper up the middle. Picks up 5 on the play. Nice design there. Able to the fake handoff to Fuentes. Catching Sonora off guard.
A little bit of their own medicine,
Yep. I was just thinking that. 3:30 and counting left to go in the 1st quarter. Bulldogs trail Sonora 7-0.
Dogs driving close to midfield now.
Man in motion. It's going to be a handoff to Soria. Soria tries to get the edge there, and maybe picks up a yard and a half. Wasn't able to get around that full corner. Snyder was able to make the tackle for Sonora. So we'll bring up 3rd and 3. Ball at the 48-yard line. Around this spot on the field, Bulldogs, 3 yards to go. They have 2 plays to try to get that 1st down.
You got to think coach is thinking about what's going to happen after this if this doesn't get it for him.
Quick slant pass to Fitzgerald, complete.
Nice move.
Gets to the 41-yard line for a Turlock 1st down.
Fitzgerald with a nice grab.
Perfect pass. Great catch by Fitzgerald. Nice route. And Fitzgerald had a lot of room there. Saw the cornerback was playing off of him and able to get that Turlock 1st down. The Bulldogs in Sonora territory for the first time tonight. It's going to be a no.
Oh.
Silva decided to keep the ball. For a second there, it looked like he wanted to give it to
Flag
Glenn.
on the play.
And a flag on the play. I think a late hit there, Jay.
I think we're going to get a personal foul for sure on that.
Either late hit or necessary roughness. Look on the replay here. It's like 60 and 51.
I'd call that contact at the end.
Yeah, I think I was looking at the replay. It looked like 51. Wyatt Ling at the last minute kind of did, or last second, did a kind of a push to the ground of Silva.
Well, and the Bulldogs benefit from a penalty, as Sonora did on their drive earlier. 15 yards, the same penalty. Same yardage on the penalty that we saw Sonora pick up against the Bulldogs on their drive.
That penalty will give the Dogs a 1st and 10, ball at the Sonora 30. Fuentes in motion. Hand off to Gwynn. Gwynn still dancing there, still pushing the pile. Gets about 3 yards on the play. Tough earned 3 yards.
Nice push by Gwynn with a little help from some offensive line.
Second and 7, ball at the 27. Two receivers out to the left. Tight end goes in motion. Fitzgerald at the bottom of the screen. Silva will look left. He's going to throw it to Fuentes. Fuentes try to dance around. This time still on his feet. Able to make a couple of Sonora defenders miss again.
Man.
It looked like for a second there, Sonora had Fuentes wrapped up. That was Byington, who was the first man for Sonora, but not able to take him down. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Silva's going to run up to the center. He's going to keep it himself. Bulldogs try to push the pile. Let's see here what the official says. Looks like the near side line judge is going to give the Bulldogs enough for a 1st down.
Yeah, it looked like he got a good push on that one. Bulldogs closing in on it inside the red zone now.
Sonora were able to move nicely on their first drive. Turlock on their first drive has moved it inside the red zone. 22 seconds and counting. Let's see if the Dogs can get at least one more play off before the end of the quarter. Silva is going to run to the right. He's going to pitch it to Fuentes. Fuentes tries to get around one Sonora defender, Jeremy Snyder. Maybe picks up a half a yard on the play, and that will be the conclusion of the first quarter with the score: Sonora 7, Turlock nothing. You're watching Turlock Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
You're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108.
Jordan Serpa here along with my color commentator Jay McElroy, live from Joe Devley Stadium. It's the Turlock Bulldogs and the Sonora Wildcats for some non-conference action here in Turlock, a battle of some playoff winners. The Sonora, the current reigning Sac Joaquin section and state champions in D6. Bulldogs with lots of history and success in the D1 playoffs. And Silva will take this snap. He'll spin around, roll to the right, tries to evade a couple Sonora defenders, able to make a couple men miss. Dances across the 11-yard line.
I don't know that that's the play that he wanted, but it was one that worked right there for good for a few yards. Makes that 3rd down more manageable.
It looked like at first he was looking to throw to Fitzgerald on some sort of bubble screen, but he was covered. So Silva decided to take it himself.
It was a nice move by Silva to get back to the inside on that run.
The Bulldogs offense looks to the sideline for a possible audible or line adjustment. Silva takes a snap. He's going to hand it to Fuentes. Quickly wrapped up, though, from the Sonora D lineman, Brookshire. No gain on the play. Going to be 4th and 4. Ball at the 13. Bulldogs will, of course, go for it here. Don't really see, in high school, don't really see the field goal kicker come out there unless it's maybe an end of half situation or really like a really 4th and long.
Yeah, not a whole lot of long kick leaders in high school. It takes that a little bit more development, I think, for them.
Cordoso does have a big leg for the Dogs. So Silva's, though, on 4th down is going to do a quarterback sweep off left side. Gets a block. Going to see near the sideline. Looks like he's going to pick up enough for the Bulldogs' 1st down. Gets across the 5-yard line.
And again, a run where he looked like he was going down and managed to stay up.
Junior left tackle Avery Michael, one of the lead blockers there for the Dogs. With a lot of pancake blocks from left tackle, doing his best Trent Williams impression. Silva will do a jet sweep over to Fuentes. Fuentes has the corner. Tries to now dance back inside. Gets across the goal line. No, ref's going to say he's down at the 1. Looked like for a second there, Fuentes stuck the ball across the goal line.
Turlock's going to go quick.
Yep.
Quick dive across.
Yep. Silva with the quarterback keeper across the goal line in the end zone for a Bulldogs touchdown. Like Turlock was able to do a little bit of surprise there, catch Sonora off guard on that quick snap.
I like that move by the coach to put him right back up on the line as quickly as they could. Defense was not ready for it.
So Fuentes able to get to the 1, and Silva able to punch it in for the first Dogs touchdown of the evening. Bit of a high snap, but put down nicely by the placeholder Harmon. The kick, though, is no good. So maybe that high snap might have contributed to the missed PET by Cardoso. So Bulldogs trail by 1, 7-6, 9:32 left to go in the second quarter. You're watching Turlock High and Sonora High football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
The Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff coming up here for Turlock as they're going to kick it deep right near the edge of the end zone, and that's going to be a touchback. In high school, if the football goes in the end zone or the returner takes it from the end zone, that's going to be an automatic touchback. So a nice boot there by Cardoso.
And we get a throwback to the good old days as they place that touchback at the 20-yard line, folks.
Yeah, if you're paying attention to NFL, a lot of times now the rule is the touchback will go to the 35-yard line. I'm a little surprised in high school CIF hasn't changed the rule maybe to like 25 or 30 or something.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw them make some sort of a change. I don't think they're going to go all the way to the 35 like the NFL now has, but I think they may adjust it. It's good for the players, I think, for them to adjust it, allow them to deal with that.
Here's Sonora's second drive. Ingles going to do an inside toss pitch to his running back there, Byington. There's so many running backs in the Sonora backfield, so I apologize, folks at home, if I have a little bit of delay on identifying your favorite running back or favorite player on your favorite team. In the backfield for Sonora includes Spear and fullback Latin. It's going to be the fullback Latin with the carry. Maybe about a gain of, call it 7 on the play, bring up 3rd and 1.
Looked like Logan Homan in on that tackle for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, Latin's a big fullback there, 6'1", 220. Bulldogs, though, getting some defensive linemen late on the field there. And another, looks like Coach Pete's going to call another timeout. Yep, timeout Bulldogs. That's their second timeout of the first half. Sonora 7, Turlock 6. You're watching Turlock High and Sonora High football on NorCal Sports TV.
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay.
Okay. $8:25 left to go in the second quarter. Sonora 7, Turlock 6. Turlock had a bit of a confusion there on defense. They had some linemen coming in late on the play. And Coach Pete called the timeout.
Sonora with the 3rd and short here.
Take 3rd down coming up. Byington in motion. Now we'll go back underneath left tackle in motion again. Pitch play to Byington off right tackle. He's got a big hole. Taken down, though, by Xavier Spivey, the junior defensive back. So Spivey able to prevent a bigger gain by Byington, but Sonora with plenty of yards to get the conversion on 3rd down. 1st and 10. Ball at the 40-yard line. Fast-paced game so far. Most of the yardage has been gained on the ground in this one.
Not a lot of clock stoppage when it's all run game.
Nope. Ingalls will hand it off to his fullback inside, and he's got a big gainer. That's over to the inside. 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Sonora. Nice design play by Sonora. Able to fool some Turlock defenders. Big gain there by the Sonora fullback, Dallas Latin. Nicely designed by Coach Kirk Clifton and his Sonora offense.
Estrella sets up to try the extra point for Sonora.
Lamar Vaughn, the holder. And the kick is good. Beg your pardon, Morfitt, the holder for Estrella. So Sonora 14, Turlock 6, 7:40 left to go in the second quarter. We'll keep it right here on NorCal Sports TV. Sonora, we were talking about in the pregame some of the injuries happening. Ventura, the key injury for the Bulldogs. Sonora has a key injury of their own. Running back Tommy Sutton broke his arm last week, and he had a good season so far, over 100 yards, 3 rushing touchdowns. But as you see from Sonora, they have a multi-varied, lot of running backs, fullbacks in there, and including the quarterback Ingalls able to get yardage for Sonora. Back to return this kick is Soria and Fuentes. Kick off to the near side. That's to Soria. He's going to pick it up at the 8-yard line. Looking to get a block. Finds one. Gets it across the 25-yard line, but tackle made by Lamar Vaughn. Prevents a bigger gain by Soria. We'll see what adjustments Sonora's defense makes in the second drive of the game for the Dogs.
Bulldogs starting at about the 25-yard line here.
First and 10 for Turlock. We'll see what the formation sets up. We got two receivers bunched on the near side, two split out on the far side. Silva takes the low snap, able to pick it up, hands it to Fuentes on the sweep. Gets it across the 30-yard line, gets it to the 35-yard line.
Lowers his head at the end of the run and picks up an extra yard and a half. Blasts right through the defender.
A nice play design, nice blocking there. A couple blockers there, Levi Cook, the lineman, and Edwin Brazil. One of these slot players for Turlock. So first down, 10 yards to go, ball at the 35-yard line. Silva takes the snap, he's going to look right. Quick hook pass over to Muirbrook. Gets a completion just for a yard though. Tackle quickly made by Rivera. Turlock taking their time on offense right now. Three receivers out to the far side. Muirbrook, the receiver on the near side. Shotgun snap. Silva looks right, pumps once. Now he's going to find his man Muirbrook with a nice catch over the defender. Nice catch over Byington, right past the 40-yard line into Sonora territory.
Donovan Muirbrook.
Looking on the replay here, I think it was the pump fake action. Was able to give Muirbrook just a bit of an edge, but that was just a great catch there.
Hand placement by Muirbrook.
And the penalty flag looked like after the play against Sonora. Roughing the passer was the call. We're a little bit so excited about Muirbrook's catch, we missed the hit on Silva.
That's going to tack on 15 more. Bulldogs setting up deep in enemy territory after that play and the penalty.
First and 10, ball at the 26. Fuentes in motion. Going to be a fake. Silva keeper dances around, gets across the 20-yard line. Gain of 7 on the play. Second 3. Bulldogs in the red zone for the second time tonight.
I like the way the Bulldogs offense is approaching this, taking their time, not letting the game get ahead of them. Be meticulous about it.
5:35 and counting. Sonora 14, Turlock 6. Turlock trying to match Sonora touchdown for touchdown. Silva is going to pump in. A little bit of miscommunication with his receiver, Muirbrook there. Looked like Silva wanted Muirbrook to hook back on a quick pass, and Muirbrook went straight on a go route. So it's going to bring up 3rd and 3 here. Again, I have to think it's going to be 4 down territory here for the Dogs. This part of the field. Silva's trying to give some instructions to Fitzgerald over in the far sideline. Got Gwynn in the pistol right behind him. Takes a snap. Hand off to Gwynn. Able to go up the middle. Looks like he gets across the first down line. So a key first down run there by Gwynn. Nice play by the Dogs.
Nice burst.
And nice blocking there between center and left guard. Avery and senior Nolan Hall. A couple of the key blockers there for the Bulldogs. First and 10, ball at the 15, so the Bulldogs can get a first down here before scoring. This time Fuentes is in the backfield. It's going to be a fake pass, and Silva's going to try to scramble. He will slide down, picks up a yard and a half. Looking at the replay here, thought maybe a Sonora defender hit Silva after he slid.
I was going to say, I thought he kind of did get tapped a little bit there, didn't he?
Yeah. Like Caden Bird with the Sonora defender. Silva takes a shotgun snap, inside handoff to Fuentes. Fuentes got a whole mix of man miss. Gets across the 5 and gets stopped at the 2-yard line. Fuentes almost had daylight once again for another near touchdown. Silva's going to take the quarterback sneak,
and he's in.
Gets across the goal line for a touchdown. So similar to the first drive, Fuentes had a nice run, gets right near the goal line, and Silva able to cash home the Bulldogs for 6 points. So 14 Sonora, 12 Turlock. And Bulldogs, with the 2-point deficit, are going to keep their offense on the field for the 2-point play.
Chance to tie it up right here.
You like the call here, Jay, or do you think it's a little early to go for 2?
No, I think it's a good call. I think having a whole second half ahead of them, that gives Coach plenty of time to make it up if they don't get this right here.
Silva with the slant pass to Muirbrook and broken up by Sonora. Looked like deflected by Hudson. Anyway, 3:53 left to go. Sonora with a 2-point edge, 14-12 over Turlock. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have...
Jordan Serpa along with my color commentator Jay McElroy. We're glad you can join us here for some exciting action on NorCal Sports TV. Cardosa will boot it away for the Dogs. He's got a big leg, and it shows there on the touchback. So Sonora will start their next drive on the 20-yard line, although it didn't stop Sonora on their last drive, did it?
I have to say, I really want to compliment the coach on that last drive for Turlock for, if nothing else, his patience with that play. That they really did right up until that last play where they decided to go quick again because it worked the first time, and here it worked again. They took their time on that drive. They didn't rush themselves. They didn't worry about the clock. They just did what they needed to do. We need to figure out a way to equalize those extra points, though.
Sonora, the toss over to the far side, running back. And he's still going. Looked like the ball out loose. Looks like Muirbrook has the ball. What's going to be the call? And it's going to be a fumble. Turlock ball.
Recovery.
Sonora players are saying he's down, but the official kept the play going. There's going to be a discussion here between the line judge, referee, and it looks like the umpire, so we'll see what the call is going to be. Still having a discussion. Yep, they're going to say Turlock ball. So fumble, takeaway, Bulldogs with possession.
Donovan Muirbrook ends up with the ball in his hands and sets the Bulldogs up at the 25 of the Wildcats.
And Muirbrook with the fumble recovery. First takeaway of the game. Bulldogs in great position to end the half with a score. Silva, quick fake throw. He's going to toss it to the right side to Fitzgerald. 8-yard gain on the play. This is one of those lap situations, if you will. If Bulldog is able to get a touchdown here before the end of the half, they are set to receive the kickoff at the beginning of the second half.
And again, I want to watch how the coach plays this next couple of minutes on the clock as well, because like I said, he's been doing a really good job of being patient.
Silva gets the snap. He hands it to his running back, Fuentes. Fuentes has a lane near the near side. Makes a couple Sonora defenders miss. Gets inside the 5. They're going to mark her down at the 3-yard line. Fuentes with some great moves tonight on the ground, filling in for the injured Alex Ventura. He's just been stopped short. This is the third time he's been stopped short of the end zone. He's been close 3 times.
I'm surprised we didn't see him with that speed play after that run like they've done on the last couple possessions.
Perhaps the Bulldogs, Coach Pete, want to just keep draining the clock a little bit and make sure, give Sonora as little time as possible to end the first half. Going to be a fake handoff. Silva try to scramble to the left. Able to make one man miss. Dive for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown, Turlock. Nice move by Scout Silva. Looked like Sonora had him dead to rights for a second, but able to put the spin move on, able to get into the end zone. Let's look at the replay here. Fake handoff to Gwynn. Makes his man miss. Wyatt Ling there.
Silva just puts on the brakes, and he flew right by.
Yeah, Scout's really good at that. He's got great wheels, and he's got great spin and juke moves to pick up extra yards for the Dogs whenever needed. So Bulldogs lead 18-14. Dogs will go for 2 again. They're trying to make it a 6-point game. Still waiting to get into formation here. Formation is going to be 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the bottom of the screen. Silva's going to do a scramble to the right. Now tries to go up the middle. Sonora all over this one, though. They sniffed that play out very quickly. And they able to sack Silva into the backfield. So Bulldogs with 3 touchdowns, but a missed extra point and 2 failed 2-point conversions is keeping this game closer than maybe Turlock would like it.
I don't want to put anything on it, but Silva hitched up and was limping a little bit as he came off the field just there.
Yeah, it was reported in the Modesto Bee. Silva has been dealing with some kind of minor injuries throughout the week. But he's toughed it out these past few weeks for the Dogs. So hopefully he's okay. Again, you love to use Silva's scrambling ability to pick up those first downs and touchdowns, but you want to see your star sophomore quarterback get hurt.
A lot of season left to play.
Yep. And Cardoso will try for his 3rd touchback, and he will get it once again. Cardoso really likes that boot to the north end zone. A couple of
big leg on the place kick.
Yeah. Looked like a Sonora and Bulldog player got into it on the kickoff return, but no call there. So 1st and 10, ball at the 20. 2:26 left to go. Sonora does have all 3 timeouts. We'll see how much they try to pass here in a 2-minute drill. We've only had 1 attempted pass tonight, and that was on the pass interference play to keep their drive alive on 3rd down. Inside handoff to fullback there. Tackle made by Gwynn. That was Stephen Ollie on the carry, 5'9" junior. 4-yard gain. Sonora's going to go quick here, try to get a score before the end of the half. Ingles under center, man in motion. He's going to pitch it to Byington off right tackle. Byington spins off Spivey. Finally taken down though on the near sideline by Brandeo. Gets the first down, but we have an injury on the field. Let's try to pick up that player. Looks like one of the Bulldogs players. because he looks like I see a 17 on the helmet. That would be the sophomore, DJ Robinson. We hope he's okay. We'll keep you abreast of the situation here. We'll take a timeout on the field. Turlock 18, Sonora 14. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt.
They have little comments here and there like, you gotta grab more rebounds, this, that. But besides that, it was all me.
DJ Robertson Jr.
Sure came from the coach.
looked like on the block play on that run, didn't see the other Sonora defender. He got shaken up there, able to get up gingerly with the help of a couple coaches. So hopefully he's going to be okay, DJ, and we'll resume this game here at 1:50 left to go in the second quarter. 1st and 10, Sonora. Ball at the 44-yard line. Engel is going to pass. Screen play to the running back Spear. Stiffed out nicely, though, by the Bulldogs.
Levi Cook with the stop for the Bulldogs.
Clock still running, so no timeout yet by Sonora. Again, Sonora likes to run the triple option, but with 90 seconds and counting, they're going to have to try to pass it downfield unless they can keep running on this Bulldogs defense. Gain of 2 on the play.
Nice job by the Bulldog defense, keeping him from being able to stretch that play out.
Sonora's going to go quick here on 3rd down.
Bulldogs got to keep everything inside right here.
Handoff to Byington. Boulders over a Turlock player. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Spivey trying to push him out of bounds. He goes in the end zone. Touchdown, Sonora. It just looked like Byington bowled over one of the Turlock linebackers. So you see the replay here.
He got some help blasting one of the Turlock linebackers right there.
Yeah, it looks like Gwynn was trying to make a tackle, but Sonora linemen more able to block him. Spivey was the last man standing. Looked like he had an angle, but Byington with enough speed to get into the end zone for a Sonora touchdown. Here's the point after attempt by Estrella. And the kick is good. So Sonora has converted on all of their extra points tonight. 50 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Sonora 21, Turlock 18. We were talking about how maybe Sonora might need to pass the ball in that 2-minute drill, but Byington did all the work on the ground.
And we talked about did the Bulldogs do enough to take time off the clock on their drive before they scored? I guess they gave Sonora just enough with 50 seconds only remaining in the half.
Turlock has one timeout left to go in the first half, so that will play into the decision here. So Sonora's going to kick it from the 40. Sonora uses a...
they get too involved. Like, supporting is good, one thing.
This is their kicker,
where it shouldn't go past.
Rigoberto Estrella. He's a tall guy at 6'5". Boots it to the near sideline. The ball is going to look like it was going to go out of bounds. The returner, Soria, tried to go out of bounds to then touch the ball. Now in the NFL, if you are out of bounds and touch the kickoff, that's usually going to be a kickoff out of bounds penalty.
Bulldog fans are not happy with this.
Now now the sideline judge is talking to the referee. Look at those heads-up play by Soria. He saw that the ball was not going to go out of bounds, so he put himself out of bounds and tried to touch the ball on the kickoff. So unless the official saw something differently, or perhaps rules are a little bit different in high school, it's a tough break for the Dogs there. Instead of setting up at the 35, this drive's going to set up at the 11-yard line. First and 10, Turlock.
50 seconds left in the half to play. See what the Dogs decide to do.
Silva at quarterback. Dogs have 89 yards to go. Just try to get a touchdown before the half. Field goal is a possibility as well if the Bulldogs get close enough. We know Cardoza has a big leg. Silva will pump once. He's going to roll to the right. He's looking for a man. He's got one of his men over to the far sideline. That's going to be Fitzgerald with the catch and completion. Clock will stop momentarily on the first down. Bulldogs able to get a nice gain on first down. Ball at the 28. And a timeout, Bulldogs. So Bulldogs call their third and final timeout of the first half.
8 seconds that play took off the clock, Jordan. 41 still remaining. They still have a chance to convert something in this first half.
Well, good gain on first down. It didn't take much clock off, but again, the Bulldogs have no timeout, so if something gets tackled in bounds, or if there's a sack or something, that's going to take up a lot of time, and that might hurt the Bulldogs' chances for a score before half.
Well, we have seen, don't forget, the Bulldogs go for a longer pass once earlier, right, so far this game. You never know. Maybe they want that pass interference try that Sonora ended up getting.
Muirbrook's going to be the receiver on the near side. Two receivers in the slot, including Brazil and Fuentes. Still on the far hash. He's going to go that way to Fitzgerald, trying to get out of bounds. I see the official. No, they're going to keep the clock running. So Fitzgerald might have got pushed backwards on the play, so no clock stoppage. She's going to bring up second and short. But that's not the key. The key is going to be the clock. 22 seconds left to go. Silva looks to the left. He's going to roll to the right. Still looking for a man. He's going to throw it to the near sideline. Almost intercepted.
I had the
by Sonora defender Stephen Morfoot.
Clock stops with 14 seconds.
And now as Fuentes was trying to go off the field, looks like he is cramping. Clock was stopped anyway on the incompletion, but maybe on that injury timeout gives the Bulldogs a second to catch their breaths and think of what to do here on third down. So Fuentes, hopefully he's going to be okay. It just looked like a cramp, though. Looks like he was running fine, then just kind of went down on the field. We'll take a quick timeout here at NorCal Sports TV. Turlock, 18, trailing Sonora, 21-18, 14 seconds left to go here on NorCal Sports TV.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Okay, we'll reset here. 3rd and 1. Ball at the 37-yard line. 14.8 seconds left to go in the second quarter. Dogs trying to get a score, but they have no timeouts left. Silva takes the snap. He's going to look to the left. He's got a man in the middle. That is his receiver, Edwin Brazil. Now Dogs got to try to clock it quickly. Again, clock stops momentarily on the first down for the umpire to set the ball, and now Silva will do the quick spike. 9.2 seconds left to go. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 45-yard line.
Dogs with a quick strike to move into the enemy territory once again. Just 9 seconds. That's about how long that first play on this drive took. So let's see what they can do with 9 seconds.
I'm going to say Cardozo has a big leg, so maybe Bulldogs try to get maybe 20 more yards here. Try to make it a
end of the half.
Yeah.
We had that conversation, didn't we?
Yeah, trying to make an attempt here on the field goal. 3 receivers to the near side. Silva looks that way. Still looking. Now he's going to roll to the right, and he stumbles, and he's going to fall down for a sack, and that will end the first half. Tough break there by Turlock. Silva, that looks like Bulldogs had some sort of play design that was covered on the near side, and he tried to go to the far side to Fitzgerald for a play, and a stumble.
Just looked like he got his feet tangled up a little bit.
Little turf monster again, so tough break. But Turlock does get the ball to start the second half, so we'll see if Turlock can try to get a touchdown at the start of the third quarter when we come back after halftime. It is Sonora 21, Turlock 18. You're watching Turlock High and Sonora High football on NorCal Sports TV. Ingalls under center. Going to do a halfback toss off left tackle. Bouldering in the end zone. Touchdown, Cash Bond. Looked like for a second there, Fuentes stuck the ball across the goal line.
Quick dive across.
Yep, Silva with the back inside, and he's got a big gainer. That's over at 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Sonora. Nice stop at the 2-yard line. Fuentes almost had daylight once again for another near touchdown. Silva's going to take the quarterback sneak,
and he's in.
Sonora, the toss over to the far side, running back. And he's still going. Look like the ball got loose. Looks like Meerbrook has the ball. What's going to be the call? And give Sonora as little time as possible to end the first half. There'll be a fake handoff. Silva try to scramble to the left. Able to make one man miss. Dive for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown.
Everything inside right here.
Handoff to Byington. Boulders over a Turlock player. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Spivey trying to push him out of bounds. He goes in the end zone.
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209, or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPAs is here to help our clients achieve their goals through a generational relationship and wealth building. We hope to see you soon.
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. Whether you're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the
inside, and he's got a big gainer. That's over to the inside. 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Sonora. Nice stop at the 2-yard line. Fuentes almost had daylight once again for another near touchdown. Silva's going to take the quarterback sneak,
And he's in.
Sonora, the toss over to the far side running back. He's still going. Look like the ball got loose. Looks like Meerbrook has the ball. What's going to be the call? Give Sonora as little time as possible to end the first half. Going to be a fake handoff. Silva try to scramble to the left. Able to make one man miss. Dive for the end zone, and he's in. Touchdown.
Everything inside right here.
Handoff to Byington. Boulders over a Turlock player. 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. Spivey trying to push him out of bounds. He goes in the end zone. Welcome back to NorCal Sports TV. We're out of halftime as the Turlock High School Bulldogs and the Sonora High Wildcats are engaged in a great non-conference matchup here tonight, Jay, here at Joe W. Stadium. 21-18 Sonora leads.
It's been a bit of a back-and-forth battle. The difference mainly for the Bulldogs has been the miss of some extra point attempts.
And both teams have been even on touchdowns so far. It's just the difference, like you said, after the first touchdown for Turlock, Cardoso missed the extra point. And then Turlock has gone for two twice and missed both conversions, so which leads to the 21-18 edge for Sonora.
Again, I will say I don't disagree with the coach's choice to go for two on both of those attempts. I really don't. Like I said, knowing that we have a whole half ahead of us, we're looking at a 3-point deficit against a team that has been running up multiple touchdown leads against their opponents in recent weeks. So to come into this half only 3 points down against this run game, I think is saying something pretty impressive about Turlock on the defensive side and the decisions that the coaches have made.
Yeah, Cash Byington, Eli Ingalls, the leading rushers for Sonora, including two big touchdown runs by Byington so far tonight. Bulldogs, meanwhile, have been relying a bit of both run and pass from quarterback Scout Silva. Silva has been completing 69% of his passes this year coming into the game. Rushed for over 173 yards, including a touchdown. Silva has two touchdowns tonight on the ground. Fuentes, one of the other key players for Turlock, filled in for Ventura tonight. Bulldogs, again, if you just joined us, debuting their gold uniforms tonight. Look nice on the Joe Debley field as Soria will take the opening kickoff of the second half. Takes it across the 30, gets a couple extra blocks, pushes the pile to the 36-yard line.
Makes a nice move on the run back, does Soria, and then no shortage of power pushing at the end of that run.
Bulldogs offense heads out to the field. They're actually going to mark it the 37-yard line.
Good starting position for the Bulldog offense.
Better than the last drive where the Bulldogs had to start from the 11. First and 10. Silva looks to the sideline. The receiver's out to the left. Silva is going to hand it off to his running back, Gwynn. Gwynn picks up 7 on first down. Second and 3. Ball now at the 44.
Again, Bulldogs having to make some adjustments on offense with their star running back Alex Ventura out this week.
Pre-stop penalty. The far line judge is indicating encroachment. And that is the call called against Sonora. 5-yard penalty is going to give the Bulldogs a first down.
Bulldogs now just on their own side of the 50-yard line. Good field position turned into great very quickly for the Dogs.
Silva claps his hands it off to his running back, Gwynn. Gwynn tries to make a defender miss. Does not. Caden Bird, the Sonora linebacker. No gain on the play.
Fitzgerald down at the bottom of the screen by himself.
Fitzgerald's had a good game so far on the outside. So has his teammate Muirbrook. Silva's going to swing pass to Fuentes. Fuentes gets a hole, gets across the 40-yard line, gets across the first down marker for a Bulldogs first down. Nice play design. Looked like it was a fake to Fitzgerald. Pump near side, throw it to the far side.
Heads up play and nice gain after the catch by Fuentes.
He's had that quite a bit tonight, able to make the Sonora defenders miss. Once you put him in space, Fuentes has excellent wheels. Silva, a little sidearm pass to Muirbrook. Muirbrook's got a seam. He's at the 15. Gets tripped up right near the 10-yard line. Looked like Muirbrook for a minute there was going to go the distance. Trying to get that player for Sonora. When he made the tackle, looks like he hurt himself.
A little bit of a shoestring tackle right there, yeah.
And that's Byington, actually. That's a key player for Sonora.
On both sides of the ball tonight.
Working his leg, so maybe you think it's a cramp or something. Hamstring, possibly. And
he's up quick and off under his own power.
Yeah, should be good to go. But like you said, that shoestring tackle is the difference, stopping Turlock from scoring the touchdown. Nice play design by Turlock. Muirbrook has a lot of space on the seam.
See if the Dogs can keep this momentum going and capitalize on these plays.
It gets real tiring. Like, I'll dunk the ball, everybody
take advantage of having the ball first in the second half.
Silva on the far hash. He got Gwynn in the backfield with him. You know, the inside handoff to Gwynn by left tackle. Taken down by Brody Spear. Picks up 7 yards, though. Just right on the edge of the 5-yard line. It's going to be a 2nd and 4.
I like the way that Gwynn is pushing through. He's not afraid to put some power on the end of these runs.
Gwynn in the pistol behind Silva. It's going to be a handoff to Gwynn. Gwynn battles his way, tries to get near the goal line. They're going to just mark him short right at the 1-yard line. Bulldogs, though, should get the first down.
And they do.
And they're going to be 1st and goal. Now they're going to go quick here to try to get the quarterback sneak touchdown. Still waiting for the call from the line judge. Touchdown!
There it is.
Touchdown, Turlock. Scout Silva, his 3rd quarterback sneak touchdown tonight. And Bulldogs like to go quick when they get near the goal line and have his blockers do the work, and Turlock retakes the lead. So Turlock will elect to kick the point after to make it a 4-point game. Cardoso, the place kicker, low snap, handled, and that kick is blocked. That ball is picked up. Now in high school, there's no return of conversion if you're the defense, so no score for Sonora, but they do prevent Turlock from getting the extra point. Turlock 24, Sonora 21. You're watching Sonora and Turlock football on NorCal Sports TV.
You're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, Social Security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency, and much more. Benton Roberson CPA.
Cardoso is going to kick it off here on the Deo Espresso and Smoothies kickoff. And another touchback for Cardoso. Turlock 24, Sonora 21. we were talking during the break there, Jay, how there's really only been a couple stops today. So the Sonora fumble and the Turlock ended the first half without a score. But other than that, the offenses have had their way so far.
Well, there have been a couple of long drives, but we have to remember that credit for several of the yards on every drive so far has gone to penalties on the opposite side of the ball. We've seen some massive personal foul penalties on both teams that have cost them on drives.
Quarterback Ingalls under center for Sonora. It's a man in motion. They're going to do a pitch play to his H-back. Tackled nicely, though, by Silva Souza, the senior. Spear with the carry. 2-yard gain on the play. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I'm not sure, Jordan, if Turlock's defense has started to figure out this triple option run game. They certainly don't seem to be as shaken by it as they were in the first half. I don't know.
But Byington in motion, and they're going to be a blitz and a sack. Ingalls gets sacked in the backfield. Pressure was made by senior Levi Cook. Nice call there by Coach Meek and his defensive staff. Looking at the replay there. Levi Cook just exploded off the right edge.
And we're talking about Eli Ingalls. This is maybe, his 4th pass attempt the entire game.
Yeah, he hasn't passed often. They called the blitz right at the right time. And again, put Sonora in that 3rd and long situation. That really puts them behind the 8 ball with the way their offense is constructed. It's going to be a pitch and a halfback pass. He's looking deep. Ball is floating and picked off by Turlock. There's a penalty flag on the far sideline. Logan Holman, the junior, picked it off. We'll see what the call is, though, as there's a penalty thrown over to the far sideline right near the 35-yard line.
Let's get the call.
So toss to Byington, halfback pass, and looked like it was a dead duck on the pass there. Turlock was all over that pass.
Nothing but gold jerseys under that ball as it was coming down.
We're going to see what the call is first. Going to be pass interference called against Turlock. Wipes out the interception. So let's look at the replay here, see if we can get an angle. Maybe one of the safeties that was covering Morefoot, possibly.
He
on the far side.
He wasn't anywhere near the ball.
Yeah, wasn't near the ball at all. Just somewhere on the route.
Wow. And
Tough.
Yet again, a penalty having a huge effect on this game.
Yeah. 2nd big penalty on 3rd and long that keeps the Sonora drive alive. That was a huge one there because Turlock would have gotten the takeaway with the ball inside Sonora territory. Pitch play to the running back Byington. Stumbles forward, picks up 9 on the play. And Byington's got great speed, similar to Fuentes. You get him in space,
Bulldog player down on the field.
Let's try to see who that player is. Looks like it's going to be Fitzgerald. Fitzgerald plays both offense and defense. I hope Fitzgerald's okay. So we're going to step aside here for the injury timeout. Turlock 24, Sonora 21, 7:10 left to go in the 3rd quarter. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Landon Fitzgerald, the Bulldog receiver and defensive back, able to get up on his own power during that break. 2nd and 1 for Sonora, ball at the 41. It'll be an inside handoff to the fullback, Latin. Picks up 3 yards and gets the first down.
Holding on the carry, brought down by Anaya. Not before he moves the change for the Wildcats at the 45-yard line.
Kind of a tough back-to-back blow there for Turlock. He had the interception set up great in Sonora territory, but the penalty wipes it out, and then on the next play, one of your key players, Fitzgerald, gets hurt. Hopefully he's going to be okay. We'll see.
That'll be fun.
Ingalls will hand it off to one of his running backs. Looked like a bobble there from running back Stephen Ollie there for a moment. Was able to recover. Gain of 6 on the play. Sonora creeps into Turlock territory. Ball at the 49, 2nd and 4.
Still continuing that same ground and pound game. Sonora
Byington goes in motion. He'll step back right underneath left tackle. It's going to be a quarterback keeper by Ingalls. Ingalls spins around, gets across the 40. You're right near the 45. It's going to be close. Depends on the spot. Officials timeout here.
They're going to give him the first down.
Yep. Well, first down, Sonora.
Inside Bulldog territory again. The Wildcats moving. Bulldogs have been able to disrupt this run attack a couple times tonight. Let's see if they can do it again.
Inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he kind of slips as the junior Donald Harmon made the tackle. But with a nice burst by Ollie, able to get up another Sonora first down.
First down for the Wildcats at the 34-yard line. First and 10 Sonora.
Fans trying to get their Bulldogs going here on defense. They haven't had much answers for Sonora on the ground today. Going to be a handoff to Ollie once again. Ollie pushing forward against a couple of Turlock defenders.
Just putting power on power.
This is a well-disciplined veteran Sonora team. Reigning Sac Joaquin section champions, reigning state champions in Division 6. Had a 23-21 against Bradshaw Christian to win the section title. And then won the state over St. Pius St. Matthias Academy last year. There'll be a fumble on the play, though. Ball's on the ground. Looks like Sonora was able to recover quickly. No gain on the play. That's one thing with those handoffs. Sometimes you do get a bit of a bobble or a little bit of a boss exchange there. So 3rd and 3.
Big third down right here for the Bulldog defense.
Ball to 27. Bulldog Nation trying to get their defense a little bit of edge. Going to be a handoff to the running back, Ollie. Ollie pushing forward. He gets across the first down line. And so the Sonora drive will continue.
Brought down by Holman. Moves the chains again to the 22-yard line.
Sonora now going quick. One of the Turlock players tries to get off the field. Flags thrown by the referee. There's maybe too many men on the field for Turlock. Byington did get a good gain on first down, so we'll see what Sonora decides here. Looks like they'll give him a gain of 7. Although Sonora might want to take the penalty and keep the first down. Referees are still talking. I thought this would be an easy, too many men on the field, but unless Sonora had a penalty of their own, it would be offsetting.
Maybe some sort of a shift.
Yeah. And taking a long time to decide this penalty.
All players on the field will be signaled against the Bulldogs.
3:36 left to go in the third quarter. Turlock with the 3-point edge, but Sonora on the move. And the referee is talking to Sonora, so this makes me think it might be on Turlock, and they're just asking Sonora for what they want to do with the penalty. The call is going to be too many men to Turlock. The penalty is declined, so Sonora is going to keep the yardage on first down. We'll make it now 2nd and 3. Ball right at the 20-yard line. All right, so after all that, it's going to be 2nd down Sonora. Ingalls is going to keep it himself. Nice tackle right in the backfield there made by Levi Cook.
Dropped right behind the line.
Yeah, I think maybe a loss of half a yard on the play.
No gain on the play, 3rd and 3.
Again, Bulldogs looking for a stop on 3rd down. It's going to be 3rd and 3. Ball at the 25.5, let's call it. Byington in motion. There'll be a pitch to Byington off the right side. He's got the first down. Tripped up right near the 10 by Logan Holman. Holman did a nice job just to stop the potential touchdown by Byington. It's going to bring up 1st and goal for Sonora. Meerbrook's going to run off the field, shaking his hand. Hopefully he's all right. Ingalls gets under center. He's going to hand it to his running back. He's going to push forward right near the 2-yard line. That was Stephen Ollie on the carry. A couple of fresh defensive linemen step in for Turlock.
Second and goal for the Wildcats on the 3-yard line. Turlock desperately needs to make a stand right here.
Bulldog Nation chanting defense. Pitch play to the outside. Nice tackle made by Spivey, but able to somersault in the end zone with Spear. They thought able to cut him down, but was able to get his momentum into the end zone for the touchdown. Looking at that replay. Spivey able to cut Spear down, but the way angle of that tackle, Spear was able to kind of somersault in his way into the end zone.
It kind of turned it into a dive for him, didn't it?
Point after kick is good. With 1:49 left to go in the third quarter, Sonora 28, Turlock 24. We'll keep it right here. Right now, Jay, so far, Turlock doesn't have much of an answer on that Sonora running game. Very disciplined, very well coached Sonora. They're really able to get a lot of yardage on those triple option plays.
And yet, this late in this game, to see the Bulldogs only 4 points behind with an offense that has been able to move against Sonora's defense, still gives me hope that there's enough ticks on that clock in the fourth quarter for the Bulldogs to get back into this and pull ahead.
Yeah. Turlock, only time on offense they've been stopped. Well, I guess the clock ran out at the end of this first half. So it's not like Sonora on defense has been stopping Turlock as well. Kickoff is going to go to Soria. Ooh. Soria will spin around and he won't make it to the 20-yard line. Colton Gibson with the tackle.
He was trying to set up his blockers, but it just wasn't enough time. Gunners got to him just too quickly for Sonora.
Yeah, maybe a bit of a miscommunication between the returners. Both returners are right next to each other, so maybe trying to figure out who was going to take the ball. So that might have not a good kickoff at the start. So we'll see if offense can pick it back up for the Bulldogs.
Bulldogs once again deep in their own territory to start this drive.
Like Silva was giving his receiver Harmon some instructions. Silva goes back in the shotgun snap. He's going to swing it to Fuentes on the far side. Gets a block. Gets across the 25. Gets tripped up at the 26-yard line. That swing pass play has worked very well tonight for the Bulldogs.
Nice gain on first down.
It's 2nd and 2. Ball at the 26. Bulldogs get set. Silva, shotgun snap. Before the snap, some yellow laundry gets on the field. Be a false start called against the Bulldogs.
Penalties have not been friendly to the Bulldogs tonight.
Well, I will say in the last home game against Tracy, it seemed like there were a lot more penalties for Turlock, but the key is Turlock, their penalties have been at key opportunities that have kept Sonora drives alive. It looked like the Sonora lineman, Alderman, jumped off sides. So we'll go back and forth for 5 yards and
get a little bit of that. Yep. Little bit of that change back, and we're right back where we were a minute ago. Back to a 2nd and manageable.
Gwynn in the backfield, and that's where Silva will hand it off. Gwynn gets through left guard, stumbles forward for 3 yards, and picks up a Turlock first down.
Davis with a stop.
We'll see how many plays Turlock can get off here before the end of the third quarter. 35 seconds and counting. Two to the left, two to the right. Going in the backfield. Silva's going to pump once. He's going to roll to the left. Scrambling. He's going to go out of bounds. Looks like he'll lose a couple yards on the play. Latin and Davis had the pass rush for Sonora.
Second and 12.
Not sure if that was another miscommunication on the offense. It just didn't look like Silva had anything he was looking for out to that left side.
Brazil in the slot on the right side. Silva fakes the snap, and he's going to look to the sideline for the coach's call. Glenn moves over to his right as the Dogs make some adjustments on offense. Handoff, sweep to Fuentes. Gets a block from Brazil. Able to pick up a nice gain on second down. 5-yard gain, so I'll make this third down more manageable when we come back to start the fourth quarter. So, Sonora 28, Turlock 24. We'll head to the final quarter here at Joe Debney Stadium. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our award-winning products, learn about the latest design and energy-efficient trends, or discuss technical aspects of your project, our professionally trained window experts are available to answer all your questions and help you find the perfect windows and doors for your home.
Alongside my color commentator, Jay McElroy, I'm Jordan Serpa, live from Joe Debney Stadium here in Turlock on NorCal Sports TV. Great game tonight. We had a lot of hype heading into the game, and it's lived up to it so far. Turlock and Sonora. Sonora with the lead, 28-24, as we're set to begin the fourth quarter. Teams will switch sides, so Dogs will now go from right to the left. Fuentes in motion as the Bulldogs look to the sidelines to make the adjustment. Third and 7. Ball at the 33. Silva takes a snap. Going to look for the slant pass thrown behind his receiver, Fuentes. Incomplete. Fuentes looked like he was open there for a moment, but just a throw behind.
He was headed right into some defenders in traffic that were.
Yeah, there were a couple linebackers in coverage there, so it would have been a really tight window to squeeze that pass. For now,
fourth down play.
Bulldogs keeping the offense on the field. See what they decide to do here. They're trying to catch Sonora offside, get him a couple extra yards. And it looks like it's going to be a timeout. Bulldogs. Interesting decision there by the coaching staff there. I wonder what they're going to do. You're going to think they're going to try to catch Sonora offsides?
I can't see why that would be the call, because that wouldn't give them the first down from where they are.
At least try to make it a little bit closer on a fourth and manageable. Again,
it's possible.
Yeah.
I mean, if they're going to, with 11:56 remaining in the game, is it that point now where we are at desperation time and going for it on all fourth downs, even on our own side of the field?
Yeah. I mean, 4th and 7, so you're not really in a running situation there. We have to be a passing situation if they decide to go for it. If you send the punting team out there, you just kind of burned a timeout just to punt the ball, so that's not necessarily the best use of a timeout, especially in the second half.
I mean, maybe they're trying to spy the defense, see what they're looking at, but
And the defense hasn't stopped Sonora in the second half so far. So this is a big decision coming up by the coaching staff. And it looks like the offense is going to go back on the field. So Coach Pearson.
I guess you were right. It is that desperation moment. Going for it on fourth down on our own side of the field.
Yep. And again, within the fourth quarter here, it's not fourth and forever, so Bulldogs can get their play they want. They can try to get that conversion. And a penalty flag.
That's going to be false start,
False
I think.
start.
Yep.
And that will make the decision for
that will definitely change
staff.
the color of the next play call.
Yep. Trying to see on the replay here who jumped. Looked like one of the offensive linemen.
Let's hope Cardoso can keep up the night he's had so far tonight with big kicks.
It's actually going to be the first punt of the night for either team. Cardoso will punt it away. Looks like Byington not set to receive this punt. Byington takes it at the 33. He's going to dance around to the 40. Gets to the 45.
Ooh.
Boulders over a Turlock defender right at the 50-yard line. Looked like Holman was the one who finally brought him down. Nice return by Byington. Yeah, it looked like Byington bowled over Holman, and Holman, even his helmet flew off.
Holman definitely got the worst of that exchange. And the Wildcats are set up at midfield.
Turlock's going to need a stop on defense here. We've already had one takeaway so far. Inside handoff to the running back. That's Spear on far sideline. There's a flag, though, thrown in the backfield. Spear keeps on going. Official, though, calls him out at the 31-yard line. The flag was thrown very early. It usually indicates a holding call. Let's see what the referee calls here.
And there it is.
Holding.
That'll erase the gain.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Jay. That might be the first holding call against Sonora on offense tonight. I haven't seen many holding calls at all.
I think that may be.
Coach Clifton and his Sonora staff are with a very well-disciplined team, and not very many penalties for Sonora tonight.
Defensive penalties have definitely led the night.
Yeah, a bit more defensive penalties than offensive penalties. Well, on both sides. 2nd and 20. Another handoff to Spear again. He's got lots of room. 18-yard gain on the play. Gets near the first down line. Well, he basically wipes out that last penalty.
He does come up limping, and he's headed off the field on this second down.
Ollie in the backfield along with Byington off left wing. Going to hand it inside to Ollie, fullback carry. Gets 3 yards and enough for a Sonora first down.
Ollie with a carry, brought down by Cardozo.
You think you get Sonora in that first and long situation, so you think you're going to be ahead of the game, but huge gain by Spear on first down. Keep him ahead of the chains.
That run game is punishing. It doesn't slow down because they keep replacing backs.
First and 10, ball at the 38. 10:30 and counting left to go in the fourth quarter. Pitch play over to the far sideline. That's his man Gibson. So nice play design there. Ingalls carried the ball and was able to pitch it last second to his running back.
Wildcats pick up another first down. Moving them inside the 30 of Turlock now.
Looking at the replay, I thought for a moment maybe that pitch was forward. Well, it was close. First and 10, ball at the 27. And off this time off right side. Bulldogs do a nice job this time corralling the Sonora running backs.
Good job by the defense on that play.
So lots of time in this game with 9:45 left to go, but Turlock has to get a stop on defense. You don't want to be down 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
With the pace that this game has had, there's not enough time in it to be down 2 scores in the fourth quarter.
Ollie, the fullback in the backfield. Looked like
Motion.
Sonora jumped. A false start called against Sonora.
That'll back them up, make that second down play a little bit more difficult. Gives the Turlock defense a little bit more breathing room. And again, a chance with the Sonora offense backed up on second down.
Turlock would love to get a big defensive stop here. Trying to make a 3rd and long for Sonora in an uncomfortable position to pass the ball. Spear again, another big call off left tackle. He gets the first down. He gets inside the 10-yard line. Just that motion, that movement.
No answer for that that movement to the left side, the way he swept across.
Nice block by the left tackle, left guard. Even the receivers on the edge, they're doing their job too, blocking their man to give their running back space in a lane to try to get those first downs. First and goal, ball at the 10-yard line. Bulldogs need to stop. Ingalls is going to call his own number. He's got a wide lane into the end zone. Touchdown, Sonora. The Red Sea parted for Ingalls there into the end zone. And Sonora with the 2-possession advantage now. The 34-24 lead.
One too many options on that run offense for the defense to keep up with tonight. Estrella sets up to go for the point after for the Wildcats.
Well, that's been a big difference in this game. Special teams, Sonora converting on their extra points. Turlock has not, and that kick is good. 8:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sonora 35, Turlock 24. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
Scott's Distributing and Vending Service has steadily and strategically become the leading vending company in the Motherlode and is quickly expanding throughout San Joaquin, Merced, and Stanislaus counties. We pride ourselves in offering our customers with the most important features of a successful vending program, including top-of-the-line equipment and products, as well as unrivaled customer service and responsive, knowledgeable technicians. Our equipment comes standard with Google and Apple Pay.
Sonora 35, Turlock 24, 8:38 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sonora with 5 touchdowns, Turlock with 4 touchdowns, but 2 missed extra points, 2 missed 2-point conversions. And that 4-point difference is the reason why this is a 2-score game. Sorry on the return there. Looks like it gets just to the 20, you gotta call it the 20-yard line. And Turlock hasn't had really very many big returns either in this game.
Turlock has not been playing the field position game tonight. They have started several times deep or relatively deep in their own territory. Starting from the 11 on a drive, started from the 15 on another drive. Here they are again on the 20. 8 minutes and 33 seconds and a 2-score deficit.
Clock's not much of a factor yet. The key for the Dogs is they just got to get first downs and get touchdowns here. Inside handoff over to Wynn there. No, I beg your pardon, Fuentes.
Again with the carry, brought down by Spear.
5-yard gain. Spear with the tackle. Bulldogs are going to go quick. Gwynn right next to Silva. Silva's going to take the snap. Slant pass is dropped. Dropped by the slot receiver, Edwin Brazil.
Silva's pass attempt to Brazil.
Good play design, good pass by Silva, just dropped by the receiver.
Vaughn with the coverage. 3rd and 5.
Byington was nearby on coverage. Maybe thinking about some footsteps that were going to happen. So big 3rd down coming up, 3rd and 5. Ball at the 25. Silva takes a snap. Looking left. He's going to go across the middle. Still looking, pointing. Still trying to buy room for his receivers. He's going to scramble. He'll step out of bounds. Not enough for a first down. Let's see here. They're going to mark him out at the 26. Tough to tell on that far sideline. And on the other side of the field, looks like one of the Turlock players might be cramping up again. Look, that's Mirabrook. Good sportsmanship, though. A couple of the Sonora players helping a Turlock player on the field with a cramp. So it's a nice round of applause from some of the Turlock faithful there.
Love to see that kind of sportsmanship on the field.
We'll step aside here for the injury timeout. Sonora 35, Turlock 24, 7:52 left to go in the 4th quarter. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
You're taking Highway 49, Highway 99, coming from anywhere in the 209 or much, much further, take a drive up Highway 108 to the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. It's a 5-day overnight summer basketball camp in the Sierra foothills of Sonora. The NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp, where we keep it 100.
Benton Roberson CPA's passion is helping people achieve business success and financial independence. While we certainly provide traditional accounting services such as tax preparation, payroll, and bookkeeping, we also offer a variety of advisory services to help with business planning, social security decisions, income and asset growth, tax efficiency.
Mirabrook able to leave the field, jogging off. Bulldogs with a 4th down play now.
4th and 4, ball up to 26. Silva takes a snap. He's going to throw to the far sideline. Incompletion. Coverage made by Hudson. Intended target was Harmon. Harmon asking the official, pleading for a penalty. No penalty flag. That'll be another turnover. That'll be a turnover on downs. And Sonora was going to take over on offense. Looking at the replay, it looked like maybe Harmon had a case to be made there. We've already seen a pass interference call a couple times go against Turlock. Turlock was looking for equal treatment for the pass interference, but didn't get it on that last pass.
And once again, we see the Wildcats set up deep in Turlock territory.
Ingalls. Going to take it, the fullback dive to Byington. Picks up a couple.
No surprise we continue to see run from the Wildcats. It's been working for them tonight.
Now the clock becomes a factor. Sonora can just bleed this clock, take time and make it hard for Turlock to come back. Second and 7, ball at the 23. 7 minutes to go. Inside handoff to Ollie. Ollie push forward 6 yards.
Close to a first.
Holding on the carry, brought down by
one thing
A couple yards shy.
Yeah, one thing I've noticed, Jay, is Sonora has really had manageable third downs in this game. Other than a couple of those passes, it has been 3rd and long, but they got the Turlock penalty. They just really have had manageable third downs to give their offense a chance.
Between the backs that they have to choose from and the way that their line is getting pushed against the defensive line, I would be really interested to see what their yards per carry average as a team is by the end of this game, because it's got to be.
Halfback counter to Brody Spear. Harmon with the stop. The Spear picks up a Sonora first down.
Wildcats now inside the 15 at the Bulldog 13-yard line. They still have room for another first down before they reach the goal line. And they do not seem to be in any hurry to make anything happen right now.
Sonora taking their time. There's no play clock here in high school, but you can look at the back official and put his hands up. Sonora's going to call a timeout to reset on this first down. 35 Sonora, 24 Turlock. 5:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Deo Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp. Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747.
Sonora called a timeout on offense to get their personnel reset. 5:43 left to go in the fourth quarter. Sonora 35, Turlock 24. Sonora trying to go for that killer touchdown here that would essentially put the game away here, Jay.
And they're not far away from the goal line right now to get it. And the way that their running offense has been pushing the Turlock defense back.
Fake handoff, quarterback keeper by Ingalls. He got a man on pursuit from the backside. That's Cardosa. Again, nice pursuit, but just so much room for Ingalls. The fakes and the counters from the triple option really fooling the D linemen.
When your quarterback is also one of your top running backs, and your top running backs are really solid.
Sonora's had a lot of success on the ground today.
We've seen some flashes from the Turlock defense. We've seen a few times where they've managed to get them into second and long, third and long situations.
Botch snap, fumble, picked up by Turlock.
Bulldogs.
Picked up by the junior Mateus Gonzalez. That snap was fumbled right away. As we look at the replay. Yeah, just the quarterback Ingalls never had the ball. Botch center quarterback exchange. Huge turnover there, Jay.
And the Bulldog offense says, so you're saying there's a chance?
Yeah, 4:50 left to go. Again, Bulldogs need to get a touchdown here to cut it to a one-score game and go for the onside kick. But they're still in this here. 1st and 10, ball at the 8-yard line. 2 timeouts left to go. Quick pass over the middle to Brazil. Brazil's got it. Gets it to the 20-yard line. 12-yard gain. First down.
First down will stop the clock just for a second, though. And Bulldogs do need to be concerned about that.
Silva looking to the left. Now he's going to move over to the right. Still scrambles. He's going to throw it to the far side. That is, big hit against Harmon. That's penalty flags.
That's
flying.
All over the place flags. Defenseless receiver, I think.
There's a penalty flag.
Hope Harmon's okay. Took a big hit by the Sonora player. It's got to be roughing. And they're going to keep Harmon down in the field so the training staff can look at him. Looked like Harmon wanted to get up and move, but officials told him to stay down. Let's get a look. That was a nasty, uncalled for hit by the Sonora DB. I'm trying to see who it was on the replay who made the tackle there. Like Stephen Morfitt was the player there who made that hit, an unnecessary roughness call against Harmon. The training staff will take a look at Harmon, hope he's okay. We'll step aside here for a timeout. Sonora 35, Turlock 24. You're watching Turlock and Sonora High football on NorCal Sports TV.
This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors have chosen Banks Glass for windows and doors for their home. Whether you would like to leisurely browse and operate our...
After the personal foul penalty, Bulldogs have a first down. Some positive motion for the Dogs offense.
We hope Harmon's going to be okay. It was a really uncalled for unnecessary roughness by Sonora there. First and 10, ball at 34. Silva steps back. He's going to go across the body of a screenplay to the running back. That's Gwynn. About a 10-yard gain. That's going to be close to the first down marker. Let's see what they get. They're going to give him the first down.
They will give it to him.
And clock is stopped momentarily for the first down. Now they keep it moving. Silva directs traffic. He's got Gwynn to the left. He looks to the left, steps up in the pocket. He's going to do a little toss to his receiver, Muirbrook. Gets 15 yards and a Bulldogs first down.
Little pitch up to Muirbrook worked perfectly on that quick play.
That shovel pass worked to perfection for Turlock, and I don't think that was by design. I think that was an improvisation there by Silva and the Bulldogs offense. Silva's going to look to the right, now he's going to step in the pocket again, looking for space to throw. Throws sidearm, incompletion for the intended Bulldogs target, and another
Bulldog
player down on the field. Looks like that's Muirbrook. Still on the ground, and now the Turlock trainer, the Sonora trainer, will check on him over near the 28-yard line. Really kind of tough breaks tonight injury-wise by both teams, but especially for Turlock. We hope these Turlock players are going to be okay. So as we take a look at that replay, actually the replay before, the shovel pass to Muirbrook. And then it was the play after where Muirbrook got hurt. We'll step aside once again for the injury timeout. Sonora 35, Turlock 24. You're watching Turlock and Sonora football on NorCal Sports TV.
Minner's Tree Company. Contact us for all your tree service, lot clearing, and defensible space needs. Minner's Tree Company is locally owned and operated with over 20 years of experience serving Tuolumne County and surrounding areas. California licensed and fully insured. Check us out at minnerstreecompany.com or give us a call at 209-591-3747. This broadcast of Turlock High Bulldog football on NorCal Sports TV has been brought to you by the Turlock High Quarterback Club, Turlock High School Athletics, Minner's Tree Company, Scott's Distributing, Day-O Smoothies, Banks Glass, American Asphalt, Benton Roberson CPAs in Turlock and Tuolumne County, and the NorCal Sports TV Summer Basketball Camp.
Since 1961, Banks Glass has strived to help you create the home you and your family deserve. A visit to our beautiful Jamestown showroom will allow you to experience why so many of your neighbors.
Donovan Meerbrook able to walk off under his own power. We looked at the replay, and it was looked like a block there from the Sonora player that knocked out Meerbrook. Hope he's going to be okay, though. 2nd and 10 for Turlock. Ball at the 41. 3:42 left to go. 3 receivers out to the left. Silva looks that way. He's going to step up. Now scrambles backwards to his left. Let's do another shovel pass. There's no players there for Turlock. Silva and the coaching staff are looking for a possible roughing call. No call there by the referee.
3rd and 10.
As we take a look at the replay, Sonora flushed out over to his left. Oh, yeah, looking at that replay, definitely could have been possible roughing the passer.
You would think there would have been something callable right there as he runs into him 3 full seconds after he got rid of the ball.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of
3rd down play now coming up for the Dogs.
I was going to say, Turlock's really taking their time here on this 3rd down. They will have to forget about that play and try to reset. 3rd and 10. Ball at the 41. Silva takes the pass, takes the snap, throws. Far side, Fuentes complete. Clock will continue to tick. Lamar Vaughn with the tackle.
Fuentes tried to get out of bounds, just unable to get there. Trying to stop the clock.
Snyder with a stop.
It's going to be 4th and 4 on the way. Turlock needs to get this 1st down here. Silva dances around, has a lane, able to dive forward, picks up the 1st down. Just right across the 30-yard line. Big pickup there by the Dogs to keep this drive alive.
30-yard line.
Clock's going to tick as soon as they set up. And we're now under 3 minutes to play as the Dogs trying to cash in on this drive.
Turlock needs to get the snap off and get some yards here. Move quickly. It looked like a play intended for possibly Gwynn. No, it was not there. It's a miscommunication. Incompletion. 2nd and 10 coming up. I think Silva wanted Gwynn maybe come back on the play, and Gwynn just ran the go route.
I'm wondering if Silva's at 100% right now. He definitely looks like he's limping a little bit to me.
Yeah, a little bit. I did see backup quarterback Owen King was throwing passes at halftime during the warm-up portion before the 3rd quarter. Silva's going to do a little screen pass. Dangerous passes. That ball fluttered in the air. Intended for his running back, Gwynn. He's a little slow to get up. With his pads readjusted.
Yeah, that's one of those balls you're lucky when it falls to the ground.
Yeah, that looked like a screen was covered right away by Sonora, but like you said, the way that pass was thrown, just floating up there, that's always dangerous. So 3rd and 10, ball at the 30.
Bulldogs trying to find some hope.
Receiver out to the right, 3 to the left. He's going to throw to the receiver on the right, and he throws behind his intended target, Fuentes. 4th down. Last 3 passes by Silva. I'm not sure if it's possible injury, but just something's not right here with these passes. They've either been behind their targets.
I'm wondering about the communication as well. It seemed again like the receiver and Silva weren't on the same page right there.
And some key Bulldogs out here. We've talked about Alex Ventura not in the game at the start. No Landon Fitzgerald, he was hurt. No Donovan Mirabrook, he was just hurt on this drive. So Bulldogs digging deep into their bench here. Silva scrambles to the right, stops, plants his feet. He's going to throw it deep to the near sideline. Fuentes had his hands on it, and it falls incomplete. No flags on the field. Sonora will take over on downs. Looked like Fuentes was open there. Nice pass by Silva. And Byington was there again. I wonder if there was a possible hit there, but no flags on the field. Fuentes, I think, had a chance to pick up that ball. That would have been a huge play on fourth down. Would have just helped the Bulldogs with the first and goal.
And with 2:32 remaining, the Wildcats are close to being able to count out the clock on this one.
Bulldogs do have 2 timeouts in their disposal. Maybe they could try to get another botched fumble. Looks like Inglis is going to take this snap. He's going to run to the left side, pick up 6 on this play. I thought for a moment maybe it was the snap was low and a bit of confusion there.
Brought down by Harmon.
I don't know if we'll get 2 of those in one night, Jordan.
Yeah.
2nd and 4.
Yeah, a bit of a bobble there on that replay from the center and quarterback.
2nd and 4 now.
Under 2 minutes to go.
Turlock needs to make something happen on this side of the field if they're going to do anything at all with the time remaining.
Bulldogs didn't call a timeout, so the clock ticks. Inglis looking at the back judge when to snap this ball. He's going to keep it himself. Tackle made by Cardoso.
Ingles with the quarterback keeper.
Picks up a yard or 2 on that keeper, but the defense does a nice job of containing him there.
Clock ticks. No timeout there by Turlock. Maybe with a 2-score game, maybe Coach Pearson and the staff wants to keep one just in case, but this one, it looks like it's slipping out of the hands of the Bulldogs.
Wildcats content to take as much time as possible off the clock before they make this next play.
And Sonora will call a timeout for this 3rd and 2 coming up. Sonora leads Turlock 35-24, 53 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. We'll keep it right here. As it's been a really great game, Jay, but just Sonora was able to execute a couple more plays than Turlock, and that's been the difference.
It's the ground game from Sonora has been difficult to say the very least. Like I said, there were a few moments where I felt like maybe Turlock's defense was getting a handle on it. There were a few moments where it felt like they were starting to get that timing, take that timing away from Sonora's offense. But again, like you were saying all the way back in the first quarter, the hesitations on the handoffs from the quarterback to the running backs, the different options that they're able to put into their offense with that 3-headed attack, it's just been a little bit too much for Turlock's defense. Credit to Turlock for keeping it as close as they have, honestly, as, like we mentioned before, Sonora is a team that has been blowing out their opponents by big leads in recent weeks.
And Sonora, they're a good team. They won section last year. They won state in their division last year. But this is a team in the Trans Valley League. They play in D5 in Trans Valley League. So this is a big step up, playing a Division II team in Turlock. Seacal is classified as a D2 team in the Sac-Joaquin section, although Bulldogs will often play in D1. That's just usually how the way the rankings go and just based off school enrollment. So this is a big game for them. This has been a step-up game for them. Originally, on this game, and I'll save that thought for the next play here as the inside handoff from Ingles to his running back. Wally is good for a gain of 5 and a Sonora first down. I was going to say, Jay.
And that's going to be enough for him to run it out from here, but Go ahead.
No, I was going to say, last year at preseason, this game was originally going to be Folsom, but Folsom backed out. Turlock loves to play those Sacramento or Fresno big D1 powers and really kind of toughen them up for league play and get them ready for the playoffs. And that's really worked to success in these past few years for Coach Peterson and his staff. But Sonora really got for this game. This is a big step up for them, playing a big school like Turlock and Sonora with the victory 35-24 over Turlock here, as Turlock had their chances, but just a couple of mistakes here and there. Those penalties on the potential interception and failed third down conversion and the missed extra points were the difference.
Penalties for sure were a problem. The persistence of the Sonora run game, I think, was the biggest problem the Bulldogs had tonight.
Looking ahead for both teams, Sonora moves on to 4-0 on the year. They're going to start league play next week against Escalon in the Trans Valley League. Bulldogs, meanwhile, will have their final non-league game next week. It's a home game against Clovis West. It'll be a 7 p.m. kickoff here. NorCal Sports TV here will be with you for all the Bulldogs home games this year, including Honvers Bowl, right here on NorCal Sports TV. I'd like to thank my color commentator, Jay McElroy, and then your play-by-play host, Jordan Serpa. Thanks for watching us here on NorCal Sports TV between the Sonora High Wildcats and your Turlock High School Bulldogs. Once again, the final score, Sonora victorious over Turlock, 35-24. Thank you for watching Turlock Bulldogs football on NorCal Sports TV.